chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. So LSU's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week...
There he goes! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I love the play call. First play of the game, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players the football right now and let you know about it. Awesome job.
Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff that becomes a huge challenge. He'll take the deep shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Coming out with it, it's Patterson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Wildcats offense headed onto the field. Now a first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. Boy, did they have a big hiccup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he could see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Fafita. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown LSU. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes it on the run.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Using his legs, it's Durham. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Zings it complete to the right. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. LSU quick to the line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Patterson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. All right, guys, let's talk a little Kentucky. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you've got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Saunders. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this. Already up 21-0. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're looking to throw on second and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
The run from the shotgun. Explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss, then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Under fire. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Bunch formation for these receivers. Dropping back, it's Fifita. That's caught, it's Moore. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Might be looking to run. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Guys, LSU has the lead here, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's Fifita. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. LSU right back to the line.
It feels like every everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Lost to throw again. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Give to the running back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Saunders. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Now the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Come on, boys. Let's pound the rock.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line gets set. First down.
This drive with 6-0.
Here's the snap. Itching to fire downfield. They go to the wide receiver screen. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. To the air on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a crease. It's Wilcox. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They feed him again. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Saunders. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to return it. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll start this drive firing. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. A strike downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
They'll send the back in motion. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open.
The extra point is blocked. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just...
Looking for a deep man. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger one. Lofts one high and deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Kentucky! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Right on the money. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Anderson. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He turns that loose down the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. 2nd and 10 here. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Oh, he can't hang on. Those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be third down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. To the air, it's Saunders. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Complete on the comeback. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm fine with it.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds. As long as it passes the line of scrimmage, we go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They just keep firing. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Wants to throw. It's Fafita. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Rolls and fires complete to the right. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This game moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Saunders. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
Hey, listen, as a receiver, you're running that hitch route against man coverage. You can't loaf on it, right? I know it's just a little short throw, but you've got to make the defender think you might be going deep. So a nice job not just taking it easy on the play. He put his foot in the ground, he drove back to the ball, and made it easy on his quarterback.
Wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Durham. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. Throw to the outside is complete. Crosses to 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a 1st down. He is having a day, and there's still ways to go, but pretty soon he might make a call on Kayshon Boutte's single-game receiving record.
Yeah, and if I'm him, I'm going to my QB and be like, listen, dog, I'm close. Feed me that rock. I want to go get the record. Nobody's guarding me. Nobody can stop me. Just get it to me, and I'll make the plays for you. And right now, listen, if I'm the LSU quarterback, I'm like, yeah, you keep doing that, I'll keep feeding you the rock.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. The pull and throw off the RPO. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
44, Kentucky, 7.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. LSU quick to the line. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Simmons. And the returner is stopped. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll try the run.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll go to the jet sweep to try to get the edge here. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Fires left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offense.
It's a seam wide open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Good timing on the quick out. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things, it makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Back to throw, it's Dampier. Got his man. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Now improvising. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
LSU lining up 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. 2nd and goal for the offense. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there knocking that ball down on 2nd down.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
And the Kentucky offense will take
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there.
Turning it on. Bulldozes his way through. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Ward. Caught in the backfield. It's Barnes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
Here comes the heat. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. With jet sweep pass. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. On the run, it's Barnes. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Breaks into the open. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10. The Wildcats just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Toss sweep to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to pass. It's Gampier. Makes the catch. It's Hill. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Going to take a shot. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Makes the grab. And that is how we will wrap this one up. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer